We talked about this trade last night a little bit and how it was just too much. Like the Heat are done. Like
See, I disagree with that.
when I
I
say
disagree.
done, I'm talking about the future. You gave up to pull up. Let's pull up ages. Jaime Jaquez is probably the oldest out of this group. He's like 20. He was an older rookie. He's like 26, 27.
I like the
Tyler
I
Hero's
like
under 27. Yakashun is under
It's
20.
26, right? I mean, which is under 27, but
Three
like, it's
first.
young.
Khalil Ware for Bobby Portis and Giannis. It's too much.
But
I
It's
really
too
don't
much,
think
bro.
so because I think the only guy that they're willing to keep out of these three really is probably going to be Khalil Ware. And considering what Khalil Ware has shown last year in Miami, because obviously he was being overshown by Bam Adebayo. They play the same position. However,
well, they
like
played
whenever you
together.
saw Khalil on the floor, he was doing really, really well. So
That playing game last year, he was unbelievable versus the Hornets.
exactly
Or
what I'm
was the
saying.
Hornets or
Maybe
the
they're
Magic?
maybe the Bucks are looking at that and then they're like, huh, maybe if we make this guy our starting center or starting power forward, maybe we could get some similar things
I
on
keep
it.
seeing, I keep seeing Miami Heat potential lineups. That Bucks potential lineup's not horrible.
No, but they might trade
The Miami
Hero.
Heat one's clearly better, though. And it's one of the better starting fives in the league. But again, I think that's assuming they can keep Norman Powell.
I don't know. I'd rather take Ryan Rollins, Tyler
I'm not
Hero,
gonna lie,
Kuzma.
Stop. See,
something,
now you're just
guys,
talking. Now you're
guys,
just talking.
guys, something is telling me that the Bucks are just want to get rid of their big contracts because, like, obviously not because of the draft, because of what they just implemented into the draft. But because of what they did with Damian Lillard a couple of years ago, they waive and stretch Damian Lillard for almost 25 million. I think it was
Well,
like
but that was to bring in Miles Turner. So they just
right,
replaced one big contract with
right.
another.
But they, oh yeah, they didn't trade
That
Miles
was
to
to try and
Giannis.
build a team around Giannis, which
Well, Miles Turner
I,
is
at the
being thrown
time,
around in some trade talk.
I'd like to remind the world that even myself at this time 1 year ago said this is a terrible team around Giannis. This is not going
Yeah,
to work.
yeah.
But it didn't even last a year.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna pat myself on the back here for that one.
let's talk about let's talk about the Heat real quick.
The
So
Heatles.
does this put you past Boston or the Knicks?
We have to
Nobody
see
can
what they
say
do with their
loser.
bench, bro. We have to see what
No.
they do with their bench. Yeah,
That's why
because
that's why I don't do this trade. You're still not going to beat the Knicks. This Knicks team will run this team out the gym.
I mean, fair.
And
Like
Norm
fair and
Powell's
true.
probably leaving. Norm Powell's probably leaving. So
I think a lot of this hinges on if they can keep Powell. If they can keep Powell, I like this team. Genuinely. If they keep Powell,
this
it's a
team's
top
It's,
five
that's
team.
only one other guy, and this team.
Powell's a
When you
big
look at
part.
that, when you look at that roster up and down, what defense do you have? You have Bam Adebayo, and
Just Bam and Giannis.
you have Bam and Giannis. But how much
That's
is
all
it
you
actually?
need.
How much is that
And
actually
Davion
going to do
Mitchell,
for you
bro.
on the
What?
3-point line?
and they
How
have
much is that going to
Wiggins.
do for you on the 3-point line?
You,
You're going to get killed on the
Omar,
3-point line
don't
every
change
single
the subject. You
night.
just said how much defense do they have, and they have three of the best defenders at their position in the whole NBA. That's going to be their strength.
They have Giannis. They have Bam. Who is the third
And
guy there?
Davion Mitchell.
And Andrew Wiggins.
They,
Andrew
they're
Wiggins.
going to be. They could very well be a
Alright,
top five
no,
Did you
defense.
see what Andrew
yeah,
Wiggins
yeah.
did to Jason
I
Tatum?
completely forgot about Andrew Wiggins. Davion Mitchell doesn't come out to me as like, oh, he's the best defender ever.
He's
But
not the best defender ever, but he's probably top 10 in his
they call him
position.
off-
I will
they call him
admit
off
that I
night-
forgot
off night
Andrew
for a
Wiggins
reason.
was on that team. I
That is
thought he
fact.
I
was
think
like on the
Davion Mitchell's a better
Warriors.
defender than Andrew Wiggins right now for his position.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
Andrew
gonna lie.
Wiggins is a
Defense
great
is gonna be
defender.
solid because it's the Miami Heat. Always good.
Yeah, and they have Spoelstra.
Who's gonna shoot threes? Bam's not gonna have 73 every night.
Powell, if they
83 every
keep
night.
him.
Yeah,
Again,
that 3-point.
contingent if they keep him. Wiggins,
Maybe Pele Larson.
Pele, Bobby Portis can hit one. Davion
I mean,
Mitchell
Bobby
got
Portis
really
can
hot
shoot,
in
but
those
not at a
playing
high
games.
clip, bro.
Yeah, we gotta wait till game 83 for you, Don. This team sucks, Max. This team sucks.
Listen.
This team is bad.
Do they have
This
better?
team is a respectful. This team is a respectful 8 seed. But again, they
no,
need
they're
to
better
they
than-
need
if
to
Giannis
really
is
build
healthy,
this
is
roster
better
out.
than AC. No way.
This
Apparently,
it's
LeBron
always
James
if
for them
Giannis,
is not
bro.
off the
It's like,
table
this is why
either.
you don't do the trade. He don't play no more, y'all. We talked about this last night. 8 playoff games in 4
Man,
years.
Man, you
8.
know Pat Riley. You know Pat Riley. He's gonna do anything for the big fish.
Oh man, Pat, man. Pat's officially lost it, y'all. He's
Man.
officially lost it. He
Man,
would
I'm
never
low
do
key.
this.
You'll never catch me saying this again, but I might agree with Stephen A. Smith on the fact Pat might need to step up so Eric Spoelstra can take his role. I like to see what Eric Spoelstra can do in the GM spot.
So Omar, what is your official prediction? Because last night you were saying Giannis is going to win Finals MVP next year, and now you're saying they're a respectful 6-8 seed.
I didn't hear this last night. So
Yeah, I mean,
we're having
look,
an Omar live zag.
Listen. Giannis
Are they gonna be an eight
has
seed
the
that goes to the
opportunity to
finals?
go crazy, and we'll see. I mean, look, I was a bit joking last night because I did just trade for Giannis in my fantasy league, so I was a bit biased a little
okay.
last night. I got a little hyped. I got a little out of my seat about it. But then
You
I
might have had to get
actually,
skis.
but I also then realized they low key gutted their roster to get him.
But
And
but again, how else are you going to get Giannis unless you have an All NBA
You
caliber
just
player like the
don't.
Celtics?
You just don't.
you
You didn't have to
have
do
the assets
this.
for it.
So what is the Miami? Okay, we can agree that the Miami Heat have a championship window now of like the next 2 years. That's fair to say.
Maybe.
You have Giannis
You
and
have
Bam
Giannis, your
under
windows
contract.
open.
I believe Bam under contract for 2 years, right? Let me check that.
Bam is under contract.
Bam is, I thought, just signed. He's under contract for like 4
Yeah,
years. I
Bam
thought.
just signed.
Okay, yeah. The deal kicked it at the start of 26, 27. Okay, keep with him through 28, 29. Okay, so you have a 2 to 3 year window where you have Bam and Giannis under contract. Don't have to worry about that. When was their championship window before this trade? When were you looking at the Heat as like, oh yeah, they're gonna win a championship. They're gonna go and
When
All
they
right,
had
let's
Jimmy.
do this on a
the
scale of 1 to
Celtics
10.
under the Spurs.
Last year, I had the Heat at like a 3 to win the championship. This year, I have the Heat at like a 3 to win the championship. Nothing changed.
Do you think
They're
this
still
team
not
is
better.
just as good?
They're not.
mean-
But barring what Boston, if they trade Jaylen Brown, then they're out for me. But Boston keeps their team. They're not better than them. If obviously the Knicks are going to keep their team, they're not even close to the Knicks. They're not even close to Detroit. And I'm talking about in a 7-game series. They don't have the players. They only have 5 guys, 4 at best. Powell is gone. Norman Powell's leaving.
They have Portis and Pele Larson and Fontecchio off the bench. You only need 3 bench players.
Look at who played in the bench in the finals and say those guys' names again.
Better than Spurs bench.
Better than Keldon Johnson. That might just be it. Like
Bobby
guys-
Portis is better than Luke Cornett. Pele Larson better than Keldon Johnson. Don't harp on him.
That's fair.
I mean, to be fair, the Spurs have a pretty good bench. Mitch Johnson just didn't use it. I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm nothing on this team. 0 out of 10.
Mhm.
I hate this team.
I
hate them.
just don't. I think y'all are like I'm not gonna sit
I
here
would
and
say
say that
y'all because
it's a
I still
great
think they're a
trade.
good 8 seed. They could probably make a finals run, but I mean,
What?
I don't think they can win the finals without something else. They need to like replicate what Milwaukee did for that 1 year and make it permanent. Because
How are they gonna do that? The rules are different.
first
They're
off,
already
I think the
paying
first thing you
guys
do,
$100 million.
is bring Drew Holiday. The Blazers have been dangling for years. Go get Drew Holiday. See how much you can.
He's only been on the team 1 year.
So
They can't. It's literally impossible for them to get Drew Holiday.
is it
It's literally impossible.
cap impossibility or like
Yes,
like,
cap impossibility.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if they don't have Powell, doesn't that open their thing up a little? I mean, I don't know who they have.
Oh,
to
Wiggins is getting
want, but, like,
paid. Wiggins is getting paid. They're paying 3 guys. Dude, trade machine. Dude, you got. It's not possible.
Well, I'm just trying to look at Miami's cap right now. I just don't know if it's updated yet to have Giannis on there.
I still can't believe
That's not.
they let us get Thiago Splitter, bro. Shout out to the Blazers. He's a great coach.
I mean, Wiggins is only getting 30 mil next year.
So his 30 plus Giannis 50 plus Bam 50. That's over 100 million.
You can
130
trade
million.
Davion Mitchell's 12, and Jovic has 16 next year. I don't know why they did that.
We didn't even name Jovic because he's so bad. Jovic is not good.
He's fine. He's an NBA player.
He's such a role. He's literally a role player. Like every 6 games.
Yeah, he's an 8th guy. He's an 8th or 9th guy. He's fine.
damn, I didn't know Drew Holiday made 32 million a year.
Yeah, so you they
Not
didn't
possible.
they just wait. Who got the trade exception? Oh, it was Milwaukee, wasn't it? Oh, not the Heat. Think that kind of.
Well, I mean, their cap does open up a little bit. Norman Powell's off the books for that 20 million this year.
Yeah,
Juan
exactly.
Fontecchio is actually off the books with that 8 million that year.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so
then
you know you can get Drew Holiday. You just trade Davion Mitchell, Jovic, and you throw in like Drew Smith.
So they would literally go from having 8 guys to having 5 guys.
I mean,
And
Yeah.
all of them get hurt
kinda
every year,
like-
by the way. All of them besides Bam.
Yeah. Just 5 old
Bro,
guys.
bro, I can't believe Pat Riley did this, bro. And I like, let me stop trolling for a little bit. Pat Riley is one of the greatest GMs, presidents in basketball history.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
literally
This is
changed
true.
multiple franchises.
That fails, by the way. Max.
This is the first move that I'm just like, I don't understand. I think they just wanted to get a star in Miami because it's
Yeah.
Miami. Like, it's,
There's nothing wrong with
if you're from
that.
Florida, you know, like Miami Heat, they sell tickets. Like when LeBron was
Yeah.
here, it was unbelievable. They have another big name. Even when the Jimmy years, Miami was unbelievable. Now, new era, Giannis. I understand why they do it for marketability reasons, but for the future, this is an awful
What-
trade, bro.
But what I'm saying is, was the future that bright even regardless? Like, was Tyler Hero and Chloe ever going to lead them to a
I'm
finals?
not kidding. I think Khalil Ware will have the potential to be a top 10 center in the league.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
see,
true.
that's what we're just. I don't think Chloe ever makes an All-Star game.
Like
Wow. Okay, I mean that's fair. He could
he's
still be a
miles
top
better
10.
than, no pun intended. He's miles better than Miles Turner. Like miles.
Is
Miles
he? I
better.
don't know if he's miles better than Miles.
Did you
For
see
contract,
Did you see
yes.
him in the playing game?
For contract purposes, yes. Could we not forget Miles Turner was a starting center on a finals team?
Yes,
not
and he
even a year
averaged
ago?
under
Okay,
5
1 year ago.
rebounds and under 10 points. He was horrible.
Yeah, and fucking shrunk.
He was awful. That's why the Pacers didn't pay him.
I'm
Look
getting
up
receipts.
Miles Turner's final stats. It was so bad,
Look at the
Max.
playoff stats. We're not just looking at finals. We're going to take the bigger sample size. Let's
All
look
right,
at the playoffs.
it's
Let's look at the fact that he
still
got them to the finals.
it's still awful. He was terrible,
His
Max.
playoff stats. That's it. He played 30 minutes a game, shot 48% from the field, 34.5 from 3, 14 points a game, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds.
That's awful.
That's
5
not
rebounds?
awful.
5 rebounds?
As a
7 point.
7-1 center, Max,
They have Siakam. He gets the rebound.
I don't care.
And guess who they have? They have Khalil Ware now. He had
Okay,
19
what's Khalil
nine-
Ware's playoff stats? What's
Well,
Khalil
no, they
Ware's
don't.
playoff averages?
Khalil Wheeler's not on the Pacers, but
Let's
I
see
mean,
what he's done in his playoffs.
yeah.
He's played 4 playoff games. He averaged 5 points a game.
he was
5
a-
points, 5 rebounds.
He was a rookie, and he averaged the same amount of rebounds.
No. This was was this?
He was
his
a rookie, man.
year?
They
Yeah,
didn't
it
make the
was.
playoffs last year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay,
Miles
yeah.
Turner
He
is
also
not
shot
a
worse from
great
the field and worse from 3.
So Khalil Ware in the playing game versus the Charlotte Hornets, April 14, 2026.
No, that game doesn't exist. Playing games
He
don't
had.
exist. That doesn't count.
Are you ready for his stats? Khalil Ware had 12 points, 19 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 steals.
I could find a Miles Turner 12, 19, and 4 games somewhere in there.
Yeah, he's not doing that in 2020 in the Big 26. Like this,
Listen,
Max. There's nothing you can do to convince me this trade was awful. And you convinced me a little bit with Bobby Portis because Bobby Portis is still good.
yeah, Bobby Portis is decent.
But like when it's not, and they can't even play on. He can't even play on the court at the same time as Bam and Giannis. Unless Giannis plays the 3, which he could,
Yeah, no, you need a bench guy.
bro.
That's the
even
whole
off the
point.
bench,
That's what he's
who's
saying.
gonna
He's saying that guy's
facilitate-
gutted the roster.
Who's gonna set up Bobby? The Bucks had guys to. They had
can find a
KPJ, Ryan
point guard for the
Rollins,
minimum?
Cole Anthony, Chris Paul.
Don't sit here and tell me Cole Anthony is set. Come on now. Let's not get ahead of our skis.
He was setting the table last year. He had a great 8-game stretch from Milwaukee before I went left.
We're giving contracts out to 8. The Miami Heat could probably go sign Cole Anthony for the veterans minimum if they want to.
This
Cole
Max, I
Anthony's
can't
not getting
believe.
a real contract anymore.
And Max, you're like me on. You're kind
that's
of.
the thing. You think Cole Anthony is going to be sufficient?
Well, I'm just saying if they could go get a cheap point guard
Max,
to pass
this
the ball.
is
But
this is
that's
the most
not the point.
optimistic I've seen you about a bad trade. You're usually very cutthroat when it comes to bad trades.
I just think I'm playing devil's advocate here. I think this is a fine trade. I don't think it's a bad trade. That's the thing. I don't think it's a good trade for Miami because I agree. This
here's
doesn't
this.
make them a championship favorite. They're probably not getting past the top teams in the East. but it just gives them a chance. And like, you know what? Omar always complains and moans about how the Heat are just stuck in the middle and they don't pick an avenue. They don't have.
I mean, they're still stuck in the middle. So what do you want?
No, they're committed now. They're saying this is our team.
What are they committed to? Giannis and fucking second round picks? Like, they didn't do anything real yet.
They need to make a big trade, and now they make the big trade, and you're like, this is worthless.
It's not worthless.
They'll definitely be a 4th or 5th
Giannis
seed.
is definitely
with all this disrespect I'm saying, they're definitely going to be a top 5 seed.
Okay, there you go. I agree. They'll be a top 5 seed. Maybe they can win a playoff series, and if
and then they're out in the second round. That's my point.
If Giannis gets hot at the right time and Bam puts up 83 points a game, they can make a run.
83 points a game, this guy.
And you know what? That's more than you can say for a lot of teams. Like if we're ranking title favorites in the East,
it's just the fact that they don't have the sufficiency to. I feel like they don't have the right personnel around them to do it. I feel like Milwaukee traded him. Hold on. I feel like Giannis just went to the same place, just in a different font. It's literally the same situation. There is nothing different. Oh, we just got some breaking news from Chance,
Omar
but sorry.
Is it important breaking? Okay,
no, it's not important enough to break up what I'm saying.
Okay,
but what I'm trying to say is the fact that they literally traded Giannis to the same place that he wanted to get away from. They traded him from a place where they weren't doing well. They were stuck in the mud. They didn't have an actual plan going on, to a place where maybe they just started to get a plan going on, and maybe they'll build a roster around him, and maybe it's surrounded by maybes. It's not surrounded by guarantees.
Are you saying that Bam Adebayo and Andrew Wiggins is the same as Cole Anthony and Gary Harris? Because that's who was starting next to Giannis.
I'm saying that Bam Adebayo. I'm saying that. Listen.
Am I wrong, Jay? Am I wrong?
Wait. Who was the second guy you said?
Gary Harris. Pretty sure he's
No. When you were talking about the Miami Heat, you said
Wiggins. You said Wiggins and Bam is equal to Kyle Kuzma and Cole Anthony.
Aaron Wiggins and Kyle Kuzma are fucking comparable. I don't know what you're on.
First of all, Andrew Wiggins. I second of all, Wiggins way clears Kuzma. Way clears.
So
they both have a chip. You can't really say that.
I was agreeing with you until I just stopped agreeing with you. You
Damn, come on.
You went so far up the deep end. We gotta just scale it back.
What am I crazy about? What am I right about? What am I crazy about?
He does have a solid 3. The starting 5 is good. Even without Norman Powell, the starting 5 is good. You have Bam and
I like it a lot less if Powell's not there. I agree. I will say that Powell is kind of the key. If they can keep Powell.
With Powell, they are a top 5 seed. Solidified. Without him, they could be in the play-in again. Like, Norman Powell averages 20 points a game. Who's going to replace that?
And he's their main shot creator. If you look at that starting lineup.
Max, you didn't hear him. They said
Thomas?
Max, you're not hearing what he said. He said maybe they'll be in the play-in again.
What?
He said maybe they'll be in the play-in again. Did you mean playoffs or play-in?
No, I meant Miami is the play-in team. They are the play-in team. They make it every single year.
So you think
I think this is the
year.
So
you think they'll be in the play-in with Bam Adebayo and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Because I wasn't even willing to go that far.
If they don't even have Norm Powell, who's going to shoot 3-pointers? This is a 3-point shooting league. The Knicks are going to shoot them out the gym. Boston's going to shoot them out the gym. Detroit's probably not going to shoot them out the gym. Philly's going to shoot them out the gym. There's so many teams that are just going to outshoot them. This is not the 80s. You're not going to get all your points in the paint.
Mm-hmm. Forget the 3-point shooting. Who's going to shot create? Powell is their primary shot creator.
That too, Davion Mitchell can barely put a dude between the legs. Like
Wiggins create a little bit, but not like a ton. Giannis obviously
he can create for himself.
Exactly.
He's not creating for others. Giannis is the best form of shot creation they have, and that's why he don't want to be in Milwaukee, because he was playing every position.
Can I throw a hot take? Out here?
Giannis probably gonna have to do the same thing that he did in Milwaukee.
If they can keep Norman Powell, Norman Powell's the new Chris Middleton.